It's time for Outdoors Bound with George and Olaf, sponsored by Lynchburg Arms and Indoor Shooting Range.
Outdoors Bound this morning, and more than a year after Hurricane Helene slammed our region, there's concerns about how that massive storm is still affecting wildlife, and more specifically fish, in delicate, pristine mountain streams.
Our George and Olaf has that story.
This was one of the lucky ones, Cabin Creek in the Grayson Highlands. It was relatively unscathed by Hurricane Helene, but other streams in the region, not so much. Now, a year later, the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources says damage from Helene is still affecting fish populations, especially in the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. Adult trout numbers are down, catch rates are lower. There's concern because the area is home to a lot of small water, and that means native brook trout. I got to fish Cabin Creek earlier this year with Tenkara expert Amanda Hoffner, and Helene's impact was a concern.
Knowing that they're still here after the storms and everything that can get in their way, they're fighters for sure.
White-top laurel along the Virginia Creeper Trail is a prime destination for brookies, browns, and rainbows. The DWR says adult numbers are down below their 10-year average there, but there was good reproduction in late 2024 and 2025, so numbers should come back. How y'all doing, folks? White-top laurel and some of those other mountain streams in the Mount Rogers and Grayson Highlands areas are among the most fragile stream environments in Virginia. A lot of habitat was destroyed. Could take a few years for those streams to be restored. Again, the good news is that spawning numbers have been really good.
And George, with that, it looked like one of the streams that you were at didn't seem too affected, but others have been really ravaged. So what's the difference between these?
I wish I had a better answer. It just came down to luck and physics.
Okay.
Cabin Creek, where I was in the Grayson Highlands, got hit with high water, but because of flows and structure, it retained most of its natural fish habitat. When we went down there last spring, a ranger actually warned us that we might not see any fish because of the damage. He didn't know because they had not been in there to get a good survey of the situation. We were some of the first people to fish it after the mess from Helene. Fortunately, there were plenty of native brookies left, so and they're on the rebound.
All right.
Good news.